supposed to say the prayer, and he couldn't make it tonight. Is there anybody else in here who'd like to say the prayer? I'll do it. Okay.
Dear Heavenly Father, we're honored and humbled to come before you with open hearts. And we ask this meeting be conducted in the kindest of ways and so that all can benefit from living in the beautiful Unicoi County for which we are grateful. In the name of Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. This is the last thing we're going to do. Pledge of allegiance to the flag. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we'll do the Tennessee flag. So would you like to read the Tennessee flag?
Salute to the Tennessee flag. 3 white stars, filled with blue. God keep you strong and ever true. It is with pride and love that we salute the flag of Tennessee.
Thank you.
Still not sure what the proper hand placement is for that. Yeah, I know. Alderman Day.
Here.
Alderman Lemon.
Here.
Alderman Phillips. Here. Vice Mayor Radford. Mayor McIntyre.
Here.
Vote.
All right, we're gonna ask for approval for the May 18th regular board mayor and alderman meeting.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
Alderman Day.
Yes.
Alderman Lemon.
Yes.
Alderman Phillips.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford.
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes. All right, now we're gonna ask for approval for May 21st chief of police interview minutes.
Motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion?
Alderman Day.
Yes.
Alderman Lemon.
Yes.
Alderman Phillips.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford.
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes. All right, we had a May 27th BMA police chief interview minutes. We're asking the same thing.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
Happy to have it. Happy to have
There you go. Thank you very much.
Alderman Day.
Yes.
Alderman Lemon.
Yes.
Alderman Phillips.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford.
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes. All right, approval of June 1st. This was a special call meeting for the same purpose. This was the second round of interviews and do what? Okay, well, good? All right, motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion?
Alderman Day.
Yes.
Alderman Lemon.
Yes.
Alderman Phillips.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford.
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes. Okay, opportunity for citizens to speak. Walt Tessner, come on up here and tell us what's on your mind.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Walt Tester, and I live at 321 Golf Course Road right over here, Beaufort County, Unicoi. And I've lived up on the hill, Golf Course Road now for getting close to 10 years. And since that time, we all know the status of that old motel up there that's been back and forth with a couple of options to remodel, not remodel, a homeless shelter, what have you. Be that all as it may, several of the residents have spoken with me over time, at least more than 5, and we are still of the opinion that that structure is unacceptable and is a danger to our homes and neighborhood. And more than that, it's a safety hazard to children or anyone else that happens to be in that area, because the new chief's going to find out the police spend a lot of time there for vagrants, all kinds of damage, and a lot of people dump animals out there. I mean, it's got to the point that every time I drive past it, and it's every time I leave my house and come home, I look over there and I think, what is going on with this place? It seems to just be getting worse. Someone has purposely went up there, and I don't know who it is or what purpose they would have, to just kick all the doors open And when you drive by, it's kind of spooky looking. And lastly, from a personal note, I've got family coming in here over the 4th of July weekend, and I'm ashamed when they have to drive past that to our house and they say, well, what's that? What's that all about? And I have to explain this to every relative I have. But I want to bring to the attention an ordinance, and if you can make note of this, please. Ordinance 2025327 that was originally passed on the first reading of 2/20/25 and on the second reading 3/17/25. Since that time, this ordinance was passed, nothing has been really accomplished with that structure that we can see. And a year and a half is frankly too much time for us to continue to wait on this seemingly never-ending task of getting something done about it.
Is that the slum clearance?
Sir?
Is that the ordinance for the slum clearance act?
Yes, I'm sorry, Slum Clearance Act, I should have been more specific about that. This has to be put in place. There's been inspectors, what did the inspector do? If that was the case with this ordinance, and is it sent to the town recorder? All those things I assume are in place, but I'm here to test the water to see actually where we are. If it's, the ordinance says that if 50% of the value, the reasonable value, requiring the owner of the specified in the order to remove and demolish the structure. In other words, it's not worth fixing. And we all know that. I have a construction healthcare background, and I've built a lot of hospitals across the country, and I can tell you, that place is never going to be inhabited by anyone safely, no matter what they do. There's all kinds of microbes in there and stuff that we don't even know is in there. That needs to be remediated and taken care of. So that's my point here. This is the second month in a row I've attended this meeting, and I would like to see some real traction on this, because it does, every time I have to pay, fortunately I pay for my home and I have to shell out quite a bit of property taxes out of my pocket every year, and I know the town don't get a lot of our property taxes. I've researched that. But the fact is, we live in Unicoi County and in the town, and as a taxpayer up on that hill, we expect better and we want better, and we would appreciate it. The last thing I have to say is I'm piling on. When that golf course was sold, two individuals bought major parcels in there. And I've spoken to both of those individuals last night, and I asked them to come today, but they can't be here. But I can tell you, they both are in line with my opinion. And also, they've worked very hard to upgrade the appearance of that community. If you happen to drive up there now, and you see the pasture that Dustin Black has put in, and with those I call them fancy cows, he said antique tractors out. I mean, it is something that just kind of warms your heart when you see it. And then you go up on the hill, you think, whoa, what is that? So we need to do better as a community. And lastly, the carpet's been sitting there for the 10 years that I've been on the hill at the soccer place. I asked last week that the town at least issue a notice to them to see if that carpet could be removed or gotten rid of, because it's a fire hazard. If it ever got struck by lightning, we would never put it out. And not to mention, I've seen kids up there playing on it, and there's all kinds of snakes, and it's just nasty looking for the community when you drive in. So those two things, if we could take some detailed focus on those areas, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Questions, anybody?
No, but I will tell you that even though you don't see things happening, there are things behind the scenes. I do have a meeting Wednesday with the attorney. I can't go into the litigation side of things, but I do have a meeting set up this week specifically to discuss budgeting.
What would be the outcome of that meeting if you had your way with that meeting? What you seek to accomplish with it?
Hopefully get some guidance on what the town can do that's not violating the court order.
Okay.
Okay? And that's all I can say about that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it, and we'll follow up again next month, see where we're at.
I'll give you an update about the soccer.
Okay, appreciate it.
So that did get brought up at the planning commission meeting last time.
Uh-huh.
The owner has to appear at the next planning commission meeting on July the 6th.
Okay.
They will be in attendance to discuss their plan to get rid of that stuff.
Okay, thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Well, Walt, we thank you, and if you want to fill this road next meeting, you're welcome. That's how you get things done.
Yeah, it is.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, any other citizen comments? Okay, you good? Okay, we got the second reading right now on this ordinance thing about the zoning. I'd like to turn that over to Todd.
Yeah, I will make a recommendation to table this for a month. I've got conversations with, legal in task. Just want to make sure that we've covered all the hurdles that we need to regarding a couple of specific things, that we've made changes to. So just make sure we're in compliance with everything. I can make sure, I've got impact review on a couple of specific items that need to make sure we're, done correctly.
Okay, so we need a motion to table that.
I'll make a motion to table.
Second.
Any discussion?
Of course, you know, you gotta have discussion on stuff like that. And follow up on what he's saying, my question to this board is, when you all review this document, proposed document, did anybody compare it to our municipal code? Now, the reason I'm saying it, there are conflicts and duplications between our municipal code and this ordinance. And everybody should know that our municipal code takes precedent. And I went home and spent about 30 minutes going through it real quick. But you have conflicts and you have double stuff. For example, floodplain, mobile home park, billboards are covered in both documents. You don't need that, you need one document. So someone needs to review it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I think this floodplain thing, Todd, that was something that was brought up to EMS, wasn't it? And it's been several places had it studied, new floodplain and what's going on with that. And not everybody's happy with what's happening there, but, okay, do we have anybody else? Y'all came in late. Do you have any citizens' comments?
I don't have a pass from my mom, sorry, no doctor's no meeting.
Okay. All right, glad to have you here.
I love your shirts.
Okay. And then, thank you very much. And, right now we got orders.
Well, we have a motion to table by Charles.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Wanda seconded that.
I heard Mark first.
Oh, I'm sorry, somebody did.
So we had a discussion about it. We're good. Alderman Day,
Yes.
Alderman Lemon,
Yes.
Alderman Phillips,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford,
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a, next on the budget. This is second reading on the budget. And, our budget will end June the 30th, 2027. Let's see. Mayor. Okay. Seth, you want to talk about the budget?
Yeah, I just gotta go over the captions real quick, so we're in compliance, and then you guys are out for public discussion. Our proposed budget for 26-27. Here are our captions here. Our cash receipts, we're projecting local taxes of $1,235,480. Licenses and permits, $24,132. Intergovernmental cash receipts, $638,998. Intergovernmental grants, $8,200. Charges for services, $11,188. Job funds and fees, $11,188. Investment earnings, $22,763. Miscellaneous, $64,255. Total cash receipts, we're looking at $2,064,150. Appropriations, we're looking legislative, $53,245. Judicial, $34,176. City attorney, $34,176, sorry. Judicial, $2,587. Central staff, $257,551. Town hall, $17,741. Tourist information center, $34,684. Transfer to other funds, $78,741, which is the kitchen. Other government, $60,475. Police department, $288,936. Public safety, $131,566. EMS annex, $16,521. Public works, $786,077. Public works, public welfare and donations, $19,500. Debt servicing, $145,412. Gateway enhancement, $5,662. TOU Snyder Properties, $2,676. Economic development, $27,530. Parks and recreation, $97,610. TOU Bowman property, $3,660, which puts our total appropriations matching our total cash receipts at $2,064,350. We're projecting no change in our appropriations or cash and our fund balance for 2026, 2027. For Mountain Harvest Kitchen, cash receipts, we're projecting revenues at $26,564. So transfer in from the general fund that I mentioned a second ago, $78,741, which puts our total Mountain Harvest cash receipts at $105,305. Appropriations, the kitchen director, $23,000. Payroll taxes, $2,150. Health insurance, $5,900. State retirement, $1,200. Workers' comp, $900. Electric, $14,730. Water and sewer, $220. Gas, $3,500. Phone and internet, $3,400. Equipment repair, $8,000. Small equipment and hand tools, $500. Ground maintenance, $75. Equipment, $500. Security, $5,500. Building maintenance, $1,500. Travel and entertainment, $300. Other contractual services, $8,500. Miscellaneous expense, $100. Trash and waste disposal, $5,400. Office supplies, $300. Office equipment, $200. Advertising and marketing, $1,500. Janitorial supplies, $2,000. Building insurance, $12,750, which means our total appropriations for Mountain Harvest Kitchen match our total cash receipts for Mountain Harvest Kitchen, $105,305. And our last one I have to read is our drug fund. We're projecting $457 in cash receipts. We're projected to appropriate $457 for operations and a joint or hard judicial drug task force allocation of $2,000, which means their total appropriations we're projecting for the drug fund is $2,457, which is a deficit of $2,000, which means we anticipate losing $2,000 from our drug fund funds. So those are the capital items.
Okay, thank you, Seth. You do a good job. Like I said, this is second reading on this, and we've spent a lot of time. I think we've done very well, but anyhow, now we're gonna open this up for public hearing. If anybody wants to say anything about the budget, now's the time to say it. All right, we'll return back to our meeting. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Alderman Day,
Yes.
Alderman Lemon,
Yes.
Alderman Phillips,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Ashford,
Yes.
Mayor McIntyre.
Yes. Unfinished business, we have none. Okay, under old business, Addison Vance got the scholarship. I'm gonna turn that over to Debbie Lemon, Alderman Lemon, she's in charge of that.
Yes, Addison was here at our last BMA meeting, and she had to rush off to graduate. And so she was going to speak to us tonight regarding her life story and the challenges that she has experienced as a young lady, as well as the way that she chose to overcome that and become as successful today as she is. But something unexpected came up, and she apologizes. It's an appointment her mom made for her, and she wasn't aware, so she is not able to come and speak to us, but she says, I promise I'll get there, and she will. So I'm sorry she's not here tonight, but she had other things going on today, and so that's where we are. We'll hear her story soon.
And Debbie's worked hard on that scholarship. I think we've got to find a young person that'll help in their education. So, okay. Okay. Reports. All right, we've got the economic development.
Austin's not here.
Did we pay him?
Not for tonight.
Not for tonight, no. I wish it worked that way. Anyhow, Buffalo Valley Historic Society, Lisa.
July, let's see, not July, but June 27th, we're doing a soft talk at the senior center. And everybody is invited. If the tickets are 15 a person or 25 a couple, and there'll be food and everything. It's all included in the price. So,
Did you say softball?
Sock hops.
Oh.
That was before your day, Charles.
Get on your bobby socks.
That was before your day, Charles. So-
Yeah.
You had me confused with that.
And it's from 5 to 8, so you can come out and support us for that. And then in July, we will be having a ice cream social included with like a back to school fling where we have the water stuff out there for the kids to play, and they love throwing the water balls. So, and have a good time, family time for them. So that's about all I got right now.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for what you do. They put in a lot of hard work out there. Right now, one that you want to do the plan.
Sure. Okay, the Town of Unicoi Planning Commission met on June 1st, 2026, and under our new business was discussion of the Johnson City Indoor Soccer Complex. The owner spoke to our city recorder that he would not be able to attend the meeting. The discussion was to how the owner needs to move the turf along with other rubbish that is directly beside and surrounding the fields that has been on the property for several years. The board voted unanimously for the owner to present his plan on removing it in this that's coming up on July the 6th in its meeting. And then update by Seth on Black Diamond Market parking lot. Owner Artie Riggs stated that he would have a full crew starting the pavement on Wednesday, which would be on June 3rd. If not, discussion on further action will be taken. So you want to discuss anything else you've heard from him?
No, the parking lot is paved, but he is kind of fighting the fencing and other issues. That's going back before the planning commission on July the 6th.
And then the Town of Unicoi Board of Zoning also met on June the 1st, and under new business was discussion action of various requests for storage building at 110 Hardin Lane. Owner Maxim stated that he wanted to use the land that he had. He wanted to put storage buildings in front of the 5-unit apartment building because there was no room on the back side of his property. The property would have to be rezoned. The board voted unanimously not to approve. And then the board amended the agenda to add Dean Hollifield, located at 825 Marbleton Road. He requested a 7-foot variance in the back side of his yard. The board voted unanimously to approve. And that's the report.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see, Mountain Harvest Kitchen, Michaela.
Yes, sir. This is the May update for the Mountain Harvest Kitchen. For May, we were at 39 active members with 1 tour for a local Unicoi County honey company. We had 6 processing clients with 61 kitchen hours. This was a 38% increase from the previous month, so April, but that was due to the fact that 5 out of the 6 clients were Strawberry Festival vendors, so they were producing for the Strawberry Festival. Revenue was down in May compared to April due to payment type. That just goes into, in the month of May, more clients used package rates versus in April, there was more hourly payment, so you'll see a difference there. So there was a decrease. Now compared to May of last year, the revenue is about 64% down due to last May, and that's due to the fact we're down about 69% down in processing hours. So last year we had a significant amount of processing hours compared to this year. A lot of that can be contributed to the cost of food. So a lot of our businesses, they are food-based, obviously, so when the cost rises, they have to produce less due to decreased sales. Overall, for news for the Mountain Harvest Kitchen, on the 29th of May, we did pass our FDA inspection with 100%. The FDA registration allows us to produce certain foods, so that is on the federal level. We deal with county and federal. And again, we made 100 on that. An update for our Tennessee Placemakers grant. This is a 3-year grant that we are currently in the middle of. Lamont Price, who's the Innovation Director of the Tennessee Department of Economics and Community Development, visited on May 29th. He met with myself and the mayor to discuss the grant. Like I said, we are halfway through that grant period. An update to give the board is that SyncSpace, who is our current, they are our current grant manager. Beyond June 30th, they won't be managing that grant for us anymore. The state will give us further guidance, hopefully at the end of this month. But that concludes our May update for the Mountain Harvest Kitchen.
Okay. And I would like to say, we did have a meeting with Lamont Price. He came here from Knox a little bit. And we don't, we're working on things all the time. Sometimes it doesn't look like it. And we're scratching our head every day like what to do this and that, but we are working on it. Okay, you want to do Parks, Recreation, and Communication?
Yes, sir. So on, let's see, June the 6th, we had our first community yard sale. We want to thank everyone for coming out for that. We had the Maranatha Church providing food, and that was a very successful fundraiser for them. So thank you for everybody who participated in that. Our second community yard sale will be September 5th. Same as our first, $10 a booth. And the Maranatha Church has agreed to continue providing food for us. Just a reminder on our cruise-in, that's our big summer series. We have 8 remaining cruise-ins. This Friday is a cruise-in. For the next 3 cruise-ins, we unfortunately can't secure food trucks at the moment, so there will be RC Cola and moon pies available. If anyone wants to come out and join us, we'd love to have you. And then the Ruetin has agreed to do food for the last 5 cruise-ins. So please support the Ruetin and come to the cruise-ins this summer. It's a great fundraiser for them. And of course, our big thing we're working on right now is our 2026 Freedom Fest. We're celebrating 250 years of freedom. I'm sure you've noticed the shirts. We do have shirts available. They're special for the festival. You're welcome to buy one when you leave tonight. They're only $15. We do have 3 big bands joining us for the occasion. The Ryder Casey Band, Stonefire Band, and Project Almond. They're 3 great local bands. And then, of course, we have the fireworks at 9:45. And we'd love everyone to come out and join us. Food sales that the profits from the food sales from this event is just like Strawberry Fest. They go back to our community. So the profit goes to the Ruetins, which gives to community projects across Unicoi County. So all our events are very community focused, and we'd love to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, we got a new chief of police here. And yeah. I thought about that. Cecil Hobson. Cecil, you will come up here and tell us what's on your mind.
First of all, I'll get up here. I guess, where's the best place right here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. First of all, thank you all for appointing me, allowing me to be here. It's been a busy week for me. And I was just informed this afternoon that I had to give a report, which is fine. But it's been for lack of a better word, it's been a whirlwind. In fact, we kind enough to be sworn in by the mayor. There's a lot of media coverage of that. Y'all saw me on the news, but I actually enjoyed that. I'm not used to getting a lot of attention, but that was nice. It's been a pleasure working here and learning the different transition processes. The former chiefs have all been really helpful with me, coming into the police department, having transition. There's been a lot of, when I say transition, there's a lot more than just, hey, here's the badge and you get and go to work. You know, it used to be that way, but it's not that way anymore. A lot of programs, a lot of computer transitions, getting passwords set up, getting in compliance with the post commission. There's a lot that goes on. It's gonna take some time to get caught up on the things that I need to do. It's been a pleasure meeting and working with the different agencies, the different officers, communications. I've met with them, signed some documents for them. The different agencies, I've sat down with a few of those guys and talked with them. And with all this going on, like I said, I was sworn in Monday, this past week. We still answered the 20 calls of service, and that's not to mention the officer initiated calls that we had. So it's been busy for 1 week. There's been a lot going on, and I look forward to seeing what God has in store for the rest of my career here in Unicoi Township and town of Unicoi. My apologies, it's not that. And but I'm very excited, and I'm just glad to be here. Does anyone have any questions for me? Well, there's a lot more to it than that, but I will take no more of your time. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you what, we really spent some time on this chief of police thing. And we felt like he was the right choice, and when it's all said and done, he said, it is the right choice. And he said, even my wife said so. So I mean, when the whole family's in on it, you know, he's going to do good.
So the chief has the chief.
Thank you, Cecil. And let's see, Seth, you want to do the court report?
Well, this report's easy. We had 0 court cases in May for $0, so we lost $300 on round tickets. We had no cheat.
Okay. We're gonna make that a turnaround, and it's not really all about the tickets, it's just about building the respect back for the town. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, and we're eye to eye on that, and it's just like, you know, you need to respect our town. Okay, thank you very much. Reporter report.
Yeah, the reporter's report's gonna be short and sweet too. I was on vacation last week, but Cecil started and he hit the ground running. I've heard lots of good things. People said Cecil just showed up and did the job, which, you know, he said there was a lot that goes into it, but that's not very true. And as far as our maintenance folks. No, Cecil's good. I want to jump that. He's a good sport. No, Cecil's good. He's good. I think that was a very good choice.
And when they interviewed me, my wife had recorded it. I said, "You gonna watch this?" I was like, "Yeah." But anyhow, they shut me off. They turned me off when I said, "And he's gonna build a bridge." Okay, and what the thing was is, I told him, I said, he's gonna build a bridge between North Carolina, Unicoi County, and the town of Irwin. And we all agreed that we're all in this together. If we all work together, we can make a difference. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, financial report.
For the month of May, our revenue was $312,960. Our expenses were $156,238, which meant for the general fund, our net income in May was $156,721.70. Year to date, our revenue is $2,798,858. Our expenses are $3,019,193, which means year to date, we have a net loss, which this is really good considering what all we bought and what we're going to get in June most likely. Our net loss is only $223,34.97, and we budgeted over $300,000 in fund balance use. So we're doing good there. For Mountain Harvest Kitchen, our revenue was $18,000. Our expenses were $5,096, which means our Mountain Harvest Kitchen lost $3,295.79 in May. Year to date, our Mountain Harvest Kitchen revenue is $37,331. Our expenses are $71,088, which means our Mountain Harvest Kitchen has lost $33,757.31 today. I was going to give a brief little update about the Strawberry Festival financials. Last month, their outlook was a little bleak. We were showing $97 of loss this year in your packet for this month to date so far. And we kind of said we've got one more month where we might see a little bit of income, probably about $600. And we're looking at a little over $3,000 in net income from the Strawberry Festival. which is down substantially from last year. But we did make a little money on Shark this year. So, just something I wanted to touch on. Oh.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to say, times are difficult for a lot of people right now. You know, it's a different time. And somebody from the paper asked me, said, what's this 250-year thing? What's it all about? I said, it's all about the people that fought and died and lost everything they had, so we can get up right now today and say what's on our mind. And being free. It's 250 years of freedom. And I said, the United States, you better underline the united part, because that's what they're trying to destroy. And in this town, people that really don't know what's going on, what we put up with, and what we're going through now, we have to be united. And if we are, we can expect to be strong. So that's a feeling we're getting. That's the feedback we're getting, and that's what we would like to do. Is there anybody got any?
Well, we gotta have a motion for the financial report.
Motion to approve the financial report.
Second.
Alderman Day,
Yes.
Alderman Lemon.
Yes.
Alderman Phillips.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Radford.
Yes.
Mayor McAfee.
Sorry about that, yes. Okay. Any more announcements? Motion to adjourn?
We got the one announced that our planning commission will next meet on July 6th, right here at 5:30, for that item that will be up for discussion about the indoor soccer complex. You're welcome to attend the meeting if you'd like to kind of hear the outcome there. And then on 7/20 at 5:30 will be our next BMA meeting.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, is that it?
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Second.
We'll adjourn.